You could be living in big cities. You could be interacting with a lot of people, have enough and more relatives and friends whom you meet often. Yet, if the thought is, nobody understands me in the way I want to be understood, nobody accepts me in the way I want to be accepted, then you're experiencing loneliness. Loneliness means you are missing something in your life. When your needs are not met, an incompleteness you go through, or a lack of purpose in life leads to loneliness. The loneliness you experience in one role of your life not only affects the productivity of that role, but also influences other roles of your life. Nobody wants to be lonely, but many are experiencing loneliness. Loneliness can also arise when you experience anxiety that will I be understood in the future, and the worry that the person who matters most in your life doesn't understand you. Loneliness happens when you live at the mercy of what happens to you and when you allow yourself to be the victim of other people's choices. Loneliness could be one of the biggest mental diseases for this generation and for future generations. People experiencing loneliness have increased 3 times in the last 15 years. Reasons for loneliness: death of a near and dear, breakup of a major relationship, betrayal of friends, unresolved regrets in life, communication gap with family members, success as well as failure, and then aging. Symptoms of loneliness: low self esteem, blaming others and the environment, not willing to put in efforts, depression, losing the art of conversation. Now, facts. Friends, over 60% of married people experience loneliness. Loneliness is considered as a chronic disease, as toxic as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Women are more likely to experience loneliness than men. Loneliness is increasing in the age group of 18 to 24. Loneliness leads to less physical activity, compulsive use of digital technology, and not able to share their issues with concerned people. Loneliness does not come from being alone, but from being unable to communicate the emotions that seems most important to you. Sometimes the worst place to be is in your own head. Friends, no single person, no single event, no single experience has the right to sit in your head and continue to disturb your peace. Do not give any person, any experience, or an event a higher status than your peace. Place your well being above everything else. With sustained practice of Vedanta, you will gain self sufficiency. You become independent, never dependent on objects and beings for your peace and happiness. You will then experience aloneness. You experience fulfillment. You feel complete, overflowing with joy and love. Friends, it's possible. Let's make it happen. Thank you and best wishes.